Now let's try to write the C language code to program 8051 microcontroller. For this purpose, we required software from Kyle. I hope you have already downloaded this software. Okay, so this software, it contains three different windows. One is editor window, project window, and build output window. To create a new project, you have to go project, new MuVision project. Then you give name to the project. Let's say project LED is the name of my project. Okay, I have created one folder named project on desktop, and I am saving this project in that folder. Then you have to choose the microcontroller that you want to use. I want to use P89V51RD2, the advanced 8051 microcontroller from NXP, formerly known as Philips. Then okay. Yes, and hence you got here your source group folder. Now you have to click new. A editor window will appear. You have to save this file. Let's say LED is my C file name. I have to save this file with extension .c save, and the same .c file, it is not there in your project folder, so you have to add it. So right click on source group, add new file, add the existing file to the group, and double click on LED. So file get added and then close. So now you are ready to write the code. Okay, now let's say I have connected LEDs, say 8 different LEDs to port 1 pin, and I want to blink those LEDs. So now let's try to write the code for it. First of all, you have to include the header file, which is register52.h. Then in void main, you have to write your code. So I want to blink the LED, that's why first I will make them on. So whenever you want to give some values to the port in C language, you have to write it like this. So port P1 equals to the value 0 cross 0 FF. That means I am giving logic 1 to the port P1 pins. So all 8 pins would be logic 1. Then since it's a blinking operation, it should remain on for some delay. So I'm putting a delay by writing this function ms delay. Then I will turn on those LEDs. So I will turn off those LEDs by writing port P1 equals to 0 cross 0 0. Writing 0 will make those LEDs 0 because the pin of port 1 will get logic 0 values. Then again I will call some delay. So since I want this blinking operation in a continuous manner, I will include it under while one. So most of the embedded codes, we always write it under while one loop. Then let's try to write code for ms delay. To create a delay of millisecond, what I am doing here is I am using simple for loop. Delay is nothing but making microcontroller busy doing some operation which is not exactly relevant to your main code. So by writing this code, we are making it making microcontroller busy to do some simple operations. Okay, so this is how we can generate a delay using two for loop. This particular for loop, here what I am writing, j equals to 0, j is less than 133, and j plus plus. So in this particular for loop, j will be initially 0, then it get incremented by 1 till it reaches to value 1, 1, 3. So it's simple operation. So this particular operation of for loop will generate a delay of 1 millisecond. So by writing this for loop under this one more for loop will make a total delay of time into 1 millisecond. So this delay will give me the value of total delay time into 113, and that value you have to put it here in this function. So I will write 100. That means 1000 multiplied by 1 second. So that will lead to the delay of 1 second. Okay. Now let's compile this code. For compiling, you have to click on all these three buttons. First, translate. You got 0 error, build, and rebuild, like this. So I got 0 errors and 0 warning. Suppose you got an error. So whenever you got error, you have to simply double click on error and you will get one pointer on the error position, and hence you can clear that error. Okay. So there is no error now. Before you debug the code, you have to set some properties for this microcontroller. For that, you have to go to target options. You have to select the operating frequency as 11.0592 megahertz. Then output, and you want to create a hex file, yes. Then okay. Again do translate, build, and rebuild. If all went correct, then you have to go to debug to check whether your code is working correctly or not. Since it's a evaluation trial version of this software, you will get a restriction on your compile code of at max 2K size you can compile. Then okay. The beauty of this software is you can debug your code line by line, and you can watch that particular operation on the register. Since I am assuming that I have connected LEDs to port P1, so I am going to peripherals, port P1. So here you get a port P1. So you can see the status of this pin, port P1 pin, in this window. So let's run this code step by step. To run this code step by step, you have these three buttons: step, step over, and run to cursor line. So I am using step over button. So when I am doing this, so when the first instruction get executed, the P1 got all 1 values, then delay, and when this instruction get executed, you can see here you got port 1 pin values 0, like this. So it would be in a, since we have written this line of code in while one, so it will be in a continuous loop. If you want to go into the delay part, in that case you have to use the first button, step. The step allows you to go inside the for loop. So you can see here, now you are in a for loop. I am using the step button, like this. So to come out of this for loop, whenever you want to come out of the function, you have to click on step out button, and that's it. If you want to run this code continuously, you can run using this button. So now you can see the LED blinking. Now in this code, I have created a delay of 1 second. But how you can verify this, that LED is blinking after the interval of 1 second only? To verify the working, we have here logic analyzer. Once you click on the logic analyzer button, it looks something like this. So you have to add the signal that you want to monitor. So go to setup. I want to monitor here port P1. So I will type port P1 and enter. That's close. So now you can see here the square wave, on off waves. So let's stop it and see that whether we are getting correct delay or not. So you can use this cursor option here, like this, and you can see here the D value, the delay value is getting changed, this one. So when I moved it, the value is changed. Now you can see the delay is this one. I will arrange it like this. This delay value is 1.033 second. That means approximately I am getting a delay of 1 second. So likewise, you can verify your code in Kill software. Now I hope you understand the working of the code and how to use the software to debug your code. Now for better view of the system around the 8051 microcontroller, you can use the software named Proteus. Proteus is a circuit simulator software that we can use to build the system around 8051 microcontroller, and we can dump the created hex file from our previous project to this software. So let's start. Go to File, create new project, give name to your project. Suppose I want to save this to again my same folder, project folder with name Proteus. Okay, then next, finish. Then click on schematic capture, click P and type 8051. So you will get many microcontrollers related to 8051. The microcontroller that we have used while writing code for in Kyle software was P89V51RD2 microcontroller from Philips. That particular microcontroller is not present in the Proteus library, so you can use any other microcontroller also. So I am using here 8089C 51 microcontroller. The code written for P89V51 microcontroller will also run on 8089C 51 microcontroller, because the basic internal architecture for both microcontrollers is same. Now we have connected LEDs to port P1, so that's why I required LEDs to add. I want this LED as an animated feature, so LED anim, and I want to use blue color, let's say. Okay, you connect the LEDs like this. Since I am using 7 different LEDs, you can take them like this. Okay, okay, and you can connect them to your port pins. Like this, and the another terminal of LED should be grounded. So terminal mode, select ground, connect ground to like this. Okay, and that's it. Now what we can do, you have to double click on 8089C51. You have to select 12 megahertz clock frequency, or you can make it 11.0592 megahertz. Then you have to browse the hex file. So go to objects and you will get the hex file. This particular hex file is created when we rebuild our code in Kill software. So I selected that file, open. Okay. So when I click on run button, over here, it start blinking. Now again my question is, the LEDs are blinking, but whether this delay is 1 second or not. Again you can cross verify it by taking the virtual instrument called oscillator. For that you have to stop this code animation, then the oscillator, connect one of these port 1 pin to the input pin of input terminal of oscillator, and again run the code. So you will get the LED blinking here and one. Okay. Now temper division you can adjust. I'm selecting here DC. Okay, so I got the square wave here also. Now here you can see you can measure the division 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 multiplied by 0.2 is nothing but 1 second. So 0.2 microsecond multiplied by 5. This will give you 1 second. So hence using this feature also you can verify your code working.